This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. and by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or
All right, let's do this thing. Let's get a win.
No, I don't. No.
And we welcome you to Liberal, to Redskin Field at the Gary Cornelson Sports Complex as the Hayes High Indians get set to take on the Liberal Redskins. Hayes High in search of their first victory of the season and the first under head coach Randall Rath. Along with Kurt David, I'm Dustin Armbruster for ECTV and HayesPost.com. It's Harrison and Yanira as the Hayes High Indians. Kurt David will get the football to start this game. And how did the coin toss go down this evening?
Hey, our captains tonight, Braden Delzite, Shane Barons, Isaiah Blackman went out to meet the captains from Liberal Redskins tonight. Hayes High Indians lost the toss. Liberal Redskins won the toss. They elected to defer. So the Liberal Redskins in their black uniforms and red helmets will be kicking off to the Hayes High Indians, who will start on offense, moving from our left to right.
Your kickoff is brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Ironmen of Western Kansas. If you need it fixed, welded, built, or sandblasted, see Steel Fab, East Highway 40 in Hayes. Proud to support the area, youth in all they do. Alan Frere, the middle linebacker, will kick off for Liberal. His kick right along the ground. It'll be bouncing into the end zone for a touchback, and the Hayes High Indians will start on their own 20-yard line. Indians coached by Randall Rath, 0-2 at Hayes High, career record in 18 seasons of 131 wins and 59 losses. Liberal coached by Caleb Klein, longtime assistant, Liberal Redskin grad, played for the Redskins, and now in his second year is 5-7 after guiding the Redskins to a playoff appearance with a 3-0 district record a year ago, then losing to Mays South in the opening round, 36-0 on this very field. North-South field, one of the rare fields. Hayes High, 1st and 10, got Liberal to jump off sides on the first play of the game, a free 5 yards. And the Hayes High Indians will face 1st and 5. By the way, the Indians starting quarterback Colton Myers, his line Jake Gahn, Dylan Flaler, Braden Delzite, Chance Brungart, and Lincoln Ector. And the Hayes High Indians will start at the 25-yard line after the miscue by Liberal.
I think it was Alan Trejo, the defensive tackle, was just kind of almost tripped going up to the line of scrimmage. I don't think it was he really jumped. He just tripped across the line on that first play, or first start from scrimmage.
Double tied in, Jordan Betts, wide receiver to the right, out of the eye. Keeper by the quarterback. Colton Myers left side, 30, 35, hurdles the defender, 40. He's into Liberal territory. One man beat, 35, 30. Far sideline, gets taken down at the 21-yard line. Great hesitation by the quarterback on the fake to Blackman. Myers with his career long run goes up the left sideline, and Hayes High in business on their first play from scrimmage.
You know, that hesitation is key there. You hesitate and you wait for that offensive line to open up the holes for you, and really we've seen them try to run that play before earlier in week 1 and week 2, and you got to let the line develop the play. You got to let them develop a hole, and that's what Colton Myers did.
54 yards on the run. Wishbone formation on 1st and 10. Handoff left side. Bryce Baumgarn lowers the shoulder, picks up 5 as he gets to the 16-yard line, and the Indians coming off firing in the first 2 plays of the game. They go 54 yards, then 5 yards. Colton Myers had a grand total rushing on the season of 65 yards on 26 carries. He picked up 54 on the first one tonight, and we'll give Baumgarn the ball to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Indians in the red zone for just the second time this year. Handoff goes to Hunter Brown, cuts back in the backfield, then gets swung around as he goes across the line of scrimmage. Ty Johnson, the cornerback, there to get him. And it's a gain of 3, setting up 3rd down and about 1.5 yards.
Well, the Hayes High Indians have seen success on the first 2 plays running to the left side, and that's because Elwin Trejo, the sophomore defensive tackle, is really fading the inside, and Dylan Flaler's got a great opportunity to knock him inside and open up the hole. So Hayes High Indians take advantage of the left side of the field again this time. Should see some success.
3rd and 2 from the 13-yard line. Myers, keeper right side, gets the first down at the 10, and he runs through a defender, knocks off the defender's helmet, and gets down down to the 7-yard line. Gains 5 on the run, and the Hayes High Indians lopping off chunks of yardage. Hayes High converts on the 3rd down. On 3rd and a yard and a half, Indians on the season just 35% conversion rate. They were just 8 of 23 coming into the game. We mentioned this is the Indians' only 2nd trip into the red zone this year. They have the ball at the 7-yard line and looking for their first score of the game. Bryce Baumgarn splits to the far side. Indians have the ball going left to right in the game's opening possession. Handoff, Hunter Brown, 5-yard line, leans to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Hayes High Indians. Their opening drive goes 75 yards, and Hayes High takes a 6-0 lead on the Liberal Redskins.
Boy, what a great play there. And that was to that left side of the line of scrimmage. This time it was Aldo Villa who faded in from that tackle on that far side of the line of scrimmage. So the Liberal Redskin line is set up to fade to this near side of the field, and Hayes High's been able to take advantage of on 3 of what were 5 plays during that drive.
Logan Clark's extra point, a floater, it gets over the crossbar and good, and Hayes High has a 7-0 lead on an impressive drive down the field. They go 75 yards, score on a Hunter Brown 7-yard touchdown run.
Well, I'll tell you what, they take that ball 5 plays. You know, last week it was on one play, big plays in one play, getting into the end zone. Now, there was the first play from scrimmage that got them most of the way downfield, but then they continued to run the ball to get that thing into the end zone. So, nice to see 5 plays covering what I believe was that 80 or 75 yards?
Well, 75. They started at the 80, but got 5 free yards. And Kurt David, credit where credit due, that is the second best drive we've seen out of the Indians all year. Maybe the one last week against Great Bend where they went 94 yards, 96 yards to get the touchdown pass, but that was a consistent drive.
So now, consistency is what they need to do and keep this going through the rest of the first half. They didn't mix it up with run and pass, but they did mix it up to the left side of the line of scrimmage, right side of the line of scrimmage. They did it with a fake handoff and a delay play. They also did it by mixing up their blocking schemes. That last play that scored had a pulling guard coming from right to left. So offensive line is doing some different things, and the offensive backfield is mixing it a little bit, and that's what we talked in the key to the game is mixing it up and don't just run the same simple plays over and over.
10-17 to go first quarter. Kickoff by Clark, who's going to be bouncing and taken by Juan Rodriguez at the 17-yard line, and he fumbles it looked like he fumbled the football, then he fell back on top of it. That is the Hayes High Indians. Dylan Flayler with the tackle. Got to get used to all these numbers for Dylan. He wore a running back number at the beginning of the year. He'll wear 66 at home, 54 on the road. And so there you go. You have all kinds of different numbers as you're switching positions. And Hayes High's defense comes out for the first time as Liberal takes over at the 27-yard line, moving right to left. This is their first possession. Indians 3-down lineman, Shane Barron's defensive end to the right. Handoff is going to go to Martinez. Gets tripped up in the backfield, but he steps over the tackle, and he's going to carry a defender out of bounds all the way up to the 33-yard line. Gain of 6 for the fullback. That is, I said is Martinez. Peyton Emery with the carry, Emery with the carry, a 225-pound fullback.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a Martinez in the backfield. There's also a Martinez who's an offensive tackle lining up over Shea Barons. It's a matchup I'm going to want to talk about later in the game because it's going to be key to the defense tonight. 2nd
and 4 from the 33. Handoff goes left side, met at the sticks, and driven backward is Martinez. Maddox Winter with the tackle. Maddox Winter, one of the top tacklers in the Western Athletic Conference, 4th coming into this week, will make the stop at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2 for Tyler Martinez.
And one of the guys who stuffed that up was Shane Barons. Here's the matchup I want to talk about. Shane Barons, a defensive end, 240 pounds, going against Brian Martinez, the big tackle, at 275 pounds. Going to be an interesting matchup tonight. That play, Barons stuffed him up.
3 wide receivers left. Hassick, the quarterback this time, keeps it himself to the right. Got the edge. He'll get hit at the first down marker, and this is close. Looks like he's going to be right at the 37-yard line. They may bring the chains all the way across. The ball is right on top of the 47-yard line. Instead of bringing the chains across the field, they say it's enough for a first down. We've already seen starting quarterback Jared Hassick and Juan Rodriguez in the game. Hassick got hurt a week ago, celebrating a touchdown, hurt an ankle, missed most of last week's second half. He is out there right now. We'll double check that. They wear 3 and 2, and they're similar sized guys. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. That's Rodriguez. Hands it off to Martinez. Gets hit in the backfield. He escapes the first tackle, then is finished off. Maddox Winter, Braden Delzite, and also Jared Haynes in the backfield. It's a loss back to the 35-yard line, a loss of 2.
Maddox Winter, a great blitz right up the middle. Had a clear hole to go through. Made that tackle in the backfield for a loss of 2 or 3 yards.
Indians defense have 2 guys ranked in the top 5 in the Western Athletic Conference with tackles for loss. Braden Delzite with 4, Maddox Winter with 3 entering tonight's game. That's rankings in the Western Athletic Conference. 2nd and 12, 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. Keeper by Rodriguez, and gets hit at the 41-yard line. Hit by the linebacker Jared Haynes, and I say linebacker because he will come off the line, that 3-3 stack, and act more like a linebacker. Ball to the 41-yard line, gain of 1 by Juan Rodriguez, who is playing at the quarterback position tonight, not Jared Hassick.
Yeah, you're right. They had 3 down linemen there, and that forced Shane Behrens to guard the outside, really leaving only 2 defensive linemen to plug up that middle there. Left too much room for a hole in a game of 5 or 6.
3rd and 6, pistol formation for Liberal. It's a fake handoff. Rodriguez keeps to himself. He'll go to the outside along the sideline, get hit before he can get to the first down marker near midfield. Keith Dryden is there for the tackle, also helping make the tackle. Who else? Maddox Winter. Maddox comes in tonight with 23 tackles in 2 games. It's a gain to the 45, make it the 46-yard line, 4th and 1 after Rodriguez goes 5 yards, needed 6 on 3rd and 6. 3 carries, 13 yards for Rodriguez, and Liberal looking like they're going for it on 4th and 1. Last week, the Indians allowed Great Bend to convert on 3 of 6 third down opportunities. Now the Indians make sure they don't jump. Indians going to go with 4 down linemen this time. Strong to the right side with the fullback, Emery. 4th and 1, long snap count. Indians being patient on defense, and a timeout just as the play clock got down to 2. Really good job by the Indian defense not to jump off sides. Now Liberal has to make a decision with 7:30 to go, first quarter. Hayes High leading 7-0.
I'll tell you what, on that last play, there were a number of players in on the tackle, but one of the guys who slowed that play down in the backfield was Jared Haynes, who fought off a block from Carlos Ramirez. He's a tackle here on the near side, a 205-pound senior. Jared Haynes fought off a block from him and got into the backfield to slow that running back down. That allowed for the rest of the Indians to have a tribe tackle, if you will, on the runner for the Liberal Redskins. So.
Liberal's going to bring out their punter now, Peyton Emery. The fullback will step back to punt. Bryce Baumgarn will go back to his own 12-yard line to receive the punt. So the Indians hold on 3rd and 6. And now will Liberal punt, or do they fake from their own 46-yard line? High, slow snap. The punt is almost blocked by the Indians. It is going to be heading towards the sideline and out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Good pressure from the Hayes High Indians. Jordan Betts,
untouched, had a clear path back there, made a nice jump, but just couldn't quite get his hands on the ball.
A punt of 25 yards. The Indians hold on their first defensive possession, and Hayes High has the football, leading 7-0 after they went 5 plays, 75 yards, and scored a touchdown and lead 7-0. That touchdown for Hunter Brown, his 3rd of the season, went for 170 yards and 2 scores a week ago. Shane Behrens, wide receiver to the left. Indians power I formation on 1st and 10 from their own 29. Handoff goes to Hunter Brown, straight up the middle, gets spun around and taken down to the turf at the 34-yard line. Solid gain of 5. And this is something that Coach Randall Rath said in the pregame show that we had on the radio side, that everybody needs to understand 3, 4, and 5 yards is a good football play when you're a running team, because you're establishing that run and then you can feed off the pass and different things throughout the game.
Well, really, if you don't want to have to rely on 4th downs, you best be picking up 4 yards per play if you're going to want to focus on being on the ball like that. That time they accomplished that on 1st down, picking up 5 yards.
Ball to the 34, 2nd and 5. It's going to be a handoff. Bryce Baumgarn got a whole 40-yard line, and he'll get the first down. Gain of 6 for Baumgarn, 2 carries, 12 yards. And the Indians in their white jerseys, maroon helmets and pants, and those maroon helmets moving left to right on their second drive, leading 7-0. For Liberal, they're in their black jerseys and pants, red numbers. Very cool red helmet that on the top that fades down to black with the Liberal logo on both sides. Your uniform update is brought to you by Phase 2, ready to help your team, and game day items in stock as well. Phase 2 east of Vine on 22nd Street in Hayes. 1st and 10 from the 40. I formation. Handoff, Hunter Brown, stutter step, then cuts back to the inside 45-yard line, up to the 47, gain of 7 on 1st down. And the Indians have some big holes to run through tonight. wide on these first two series. 6:10 to go in the opening quarter. Hayes High up 7-0.
Boy, they're picking it up now on both the right side as well as the left side or the far side of the line of scrimmage. I would encourage the Hayes High Indians to take advantage of that left side of the line of scrimmage because on the last two plays, this time it's defensive tackle Elwin Trejo. He's really fading in towards the center, and it is opening up a gap off guard, off tackle for the Hayes High Indians on the far side of the field. Coaching staff for the Redskins will fix that, but right now it's an opportunity for the Indians.
2nd down and about 4. Handoff, Isaiah Blackman right up the middle. He gets hit by Allen there. A stud middle linebacker, 215 pounds, 6'3" frame, 31 tackles coming into tonight. He's the league's leading tackler. He has caused 2 fumbles, recovered 1, 256 tackles coming into tonight. A gain of 2 on the play by Blackman on his first run will set up 3rd down and 2 for the Hayes High Indians. They're 1 for 1 on 3rd down. Ball just about middle of the field, just shy of the 49-yard line. Indians need to get just past the 50. Long snap count. Handoff. Hunter Brown has to stutter step. Gets the first down as he stretches the ball into liberal territory. Got to. Hayes High has the football. 1st and 10 in liberal territory.
Hunter Brown got 2 yards and 1 inch just to get it to extend this drive and get to a 1st down. Now into liberal Redskin territory on the 49.5-yard line.
Indian football brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Westview Church, Thomas More Prep Marion, Carpet One of Hayes Vitsum Decorating Center, Discovery Drilling, and Paul Wertenberger Construction. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Indians lead 7-0. Bryce Baumgarn, wide receiver to the left. 1st and 10 for Hayes High. It's a handoff. Hunter Brown left side. Finds a hole, goes off tackle, and is able to get into the 45-yard line. In fact, they'll mark him down at the 44-yard line. Indians getting some good blocks and also looking for that first hole to cut through. Those running backs doing a much better job tonight.
And this time Braden Delzite did a nice job with who was lined up as a nose guard. Kevin Rodriguez, a 225-pound junior, lined up as nose guard. Braden Delzite just pushed him right aside.
5 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown for Hunter Brown so far tonight. Indians methodically moving this ball down the field. Go with 2 wide receivers. Barons left, Baumgarn right. True I formation. Quick pass goes left side to Shane Barons. One-on-one this defender. Gets by him 40, 35, 30, and forced out of bounds as he gets out at the 28-yard line. Just a little pitch and catch to the big Shane Barons. 2nd catch of the year, 1st of the game, and Hayes High picks up good yardage down to the liberal 28-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, Shane Barons is 6'3", 240 pounds, and Cade Hinkle, the cornerback for the liberal Redskins, 155-pound junior, tried to trip him up at the ankles, and you've got to get your body around and in front of Shane Barons if you're going to shut him down. Cade Hinkle just tried to trip him up, and it did not work.
1st and 10 from the 28. Back to the ground game. Hunter Brown right side gets by the first line of defense inside the 25, holds on to the football down to the 23-yard line. Another gain of 5 yards for the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High on a long drive, 5 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown on their first drive. This will be the 9th play of the drive as Jared Haynes brings in the ball from the sideline, or brings in the play from the sideline. Double tied in wishbone formation for the Indians. 2nd and 5. Handoff is going to go to Baumgarn. Cuts back behind a blocking lineman as he cuts behind Dylan Flaler and is able to get to the 19-yard line, just a yard short. We'll call it 2 yards short of the 1st down, and a gain of 4 by Baumgarn. 3 carries, 16 yards, 3rd down, and about 2 yards. Indians 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this first quarter, but it's 3rd and a yard and a half, and 3rd and 2 as opposed to the Indians trying to go 3rd and 12 like they had to do so many times in the first 2 weeks. Back to the wishbone. 4-down lineman for Liberal. To pass is going to be Colton Myers. Looks down the field, ducks and runs, is able to get through the initial sack, and then ends up down behind the line of scrimmage, behind the 20-yard line. It's a sack and a loss of a yard. Indians were trying to get Maddox Winter, the tight end, down the field, couldn't get him there. So 4th down and 3. What do the Indians do from right in between the 20 and 21-yard line? Looks like Hayes High wants to go for it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if Coach Rath takes a timeout here to really make sure the offensive line is coordinated on what the plan is here. I'll tell you what, I still believe there's opportunities on that far side of the line of scrimmage because Elwin Trejo or Aldo Villa, who are lining up at that defensive tackle position, are really fading in towards the inside.
Play still not coming in from the sideline. Play clock is coming down to 2 seconds, and the Indians will use their first timeout to talk this over. Liberal did the same thing, only they tried to draw Hayes High off sides and couldn't do it, and ended up punting the football. Hayes High obviously not going to punt, but do you trot Logan Clark out there for his first field goal opportunity, or do you take the opportunity that your offense has been moving the ball and you need 4th and 3 yards?
Dustin, I think you take the opportunity for a number of reasons. First of all, Hayes High Indians need a win tonight. They need a win bad, and they know they've got the Liberal Redskins back on their heels. They've shown offensively they can drive the ball. It's a 4th and 3 situation. They've got to figure out a way to get a first down on this. Second of which is the win tonight. Now, it isn't directly out of the north, but it is coming out of the northeast, which really means Logan Clark's going to be kicking into a little bit of a crosswind here as opposed to having it at his back. And I think if you're going to put Logan into that position, you've got to give him every advantage you can. And right now, you'd be making it a struggle for the young man having to kick into a crosswind.
Well, here comes the offense onto the field. 4th and 3. Hayes High this year is 1 for 2 on 4th downs. Their one conversion was a low snap on a punt against Olathe Northwest, where Colton Myers ran for 19 yards and a first down. Indian football brought to you by Service Master Clean, Master Cleaners, Lifetime Dental Care, and Insurance Planning. Ball in between the 20 and 21 yard line. It's a long 4th and 2, about 4th and 3. Indians wishbone formation. Colton Myers long snap count, liberal jump, no flag, and the ball gets fumbled on the snap. Myers picks it up, gets taken down to the 24-yard line. Liberal jumps, no flag. The Indians snap the ball and turn it over on downs.
Don't understand, because the nose guard there, Kevin Rodriguez, clearly jumped. I don't know if the line judge didn't think that he broke the line of scrimmage, but it certainly caused a mix-up with that play.
So the Indians lose ball, a change of possession on downs, and leading 7-0, they get into the red zone for a second time, but they do not score. So Liberal has the football. They'll start at their own 24-yard line with 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle. Emery gets tripped up at the ankles by Isaiah Blackman across the 25 to the 27-yard line, gain of 3.
Well, how unfortunate that play was. The Indians couldn't pump it over. Interesting, though, in Game 3 of the season, with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, you're in 4th down territory. You're in 4th down positions, and you need to take advantage of those.
2 wide receivers heading off to the right side, make that 3 to the right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 7 for quarterback Juan Rodriguez, the backup quarterback getting the start. Swings a pass to Emery on the right side, makes the catch, gets hit. Shane Behrens drags him down from behind after a short gain of a yard to the 28-yard line, setting up 3rd down and 6 for Liberal. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down tonight.
Liberal, when you look at their stats, really 2/3 of their offense comes from the running game, about 1/3 from the passing game now, and really their longest 3rd down situation. We haven't really seen a passing attempt yet out of the Liberal Redskins, so it'll be interesting to see if they try to kick that in. Hayes High Indians need to get some pressure on the quarterback, whether it's Rodriguez or whether it's Hassick.
3rd and 5, it was called a gain of 2 to the 29. It's going to be a keeper. Rodriguez up the middle, finds the hole, gets hit and taken down right by the gain marker. The officials look, this looks like it's probably going to be a first down. Yeah, it's all the way near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the first down. They needed 5, got 5. And Juan Rodriguez, 4th carry for 18 yards. A week ago in his backup quarterback role, had 87 yards of rushing. He's also been active on the defensive side, and as a wide receiver, he caught a touchdown pass earlier this year. 2 wide receivers to the left, Moreland one of them. Wide receiver heads off to the right. There's a blocking back in front of Rodriguez this time on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Rodriguez back to pass. Behrens in suit, rolls out to his left, throws down the field. It is almost intercepted. Keith Biden probably doesn't come down inbounds with it anyway, but Dryden got up in the air, made sure that nobody from Liberal was going to get there. A week ago, Rodriguez was 0 for 6 with an interception. It was a pass much like that one, rolling out to the wrong side and trying a desperation heave downfield.
That's exactly right. Shane Behrens was pushing Juan Rodriguez to his off-balance foot. Juan Rodriguez is a right-handed thrower. He was scrambling out to the left, so Shane Behrens really forcing him to throw across his body and threw it out of bounds to the near side of the field. Almost intercepted them.
From 35-yard line, 2nd and 10, 13 seconds to go for the quarter. Handoff goes left side. That's Emery Emery makes the first man miss, second man miss, then carries a pile for a 9-yard gain to the 44-yard line, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Hayes High with a 7-0 lead, could be more, but the Indians have the lead after one. From Redskin Field in Liberal, this is Hayes High Indian football.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vista Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving Central and Western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Third and 1, and whistles before anything can get going. And a penalty on the Liberal Redskins on 3rd and 1, just the second penalty of the ball game. Hayes High leads after one quarter, 7-0.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was key. Liberal Redskins came up to the line, never got set. That wasn't the Hayes High Indians jumping at all. Liberal Redskins just inadvertently went off. So now instead of a 3rd and 1, it's a 3rd and 6. A much different play call here for the Redskins, a much different situation for the defense for the Hayes High Indians.
Yeah, Liberal is 2 for 3 on third downs tonight. Converted on each of their first 2 drives. Rodriguez wants to run to his right. Indians in pursuit, and he goes down at the 35-yard line. There were 4 white jerseys there. That play was going nowhere quick. It's a loss of 8 on the play. Hayes High holds once again on third down. Liberal will punt for a second possession.
You know, I'll tell you what, that's Isaiah Blackman. Isaiah Blackman wasn't in on the tackle, but he caused it. He was lined up as a middle linebacker and read that play well, following it laterally towards the quarterback was going to try to cut in, saw Isaiah Blackman, and that's when he fell to the ground.
The ball back at the 35-yard line, so it's a loss of 8 on the play. The punt away, and this is a short, wobbly punt. Bounces in Hayes High territory at the 45, takes a Liberal bounce to the 38-yard line, and Hayes High is going to be given some excellent field position. The punt by Emery is only 27 yards after a 25-yard punt the first time around, and Hayes High has the football at their own 38-yard line, leading 7-0 in Liberal. 11-11 to go in second quarter.
Well, here's what's important for the Hayes High Indians. On their first drive of the game, they went 4 plays. They went 80 yards, 75 if you count the offside penalty by the Liberal Redskins, but got into the end zone. The second possession, they couldn't convert, but with 3 first downs, picked up 47 yards. The Indians can move the ball.
Keeper by Myers, left side, hurdles the defender, puts his hand down on the ground, and he'll pick up 11 yards. Myers kept that hand down on the ground, a little bear crawl for an extra 3 yards and a gain of 11 for Colton Myers. Ball up to the 49-yard line. 7-0, Hayes High with the lead. Third possession. First possession, they went 5 plays, scored a touchdown, a long drive. On that second one resulted in a change of possession on downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 49. I formation. Handoff goes to Hunter Brown. Stutter step, then bounces left side. He'll gain a few yards, get taken down. Well, no, never actually did go down. He got pushed backwards after a gain of 2. He goes from the Hayes High 49 to the Liberal 49. Gain of 2 for Hunter Brown. 7 carries, 30 yards. Indian football brought to you by Bon Appetit, Hayes Chevrolet, M&D Incorporated, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, and Sakatumi Sushi Rolls.
Keith Dryden coming into the game now for Bryce Baumgarn, as well as
he has been battling a ankle injury, has Keith Dryden. His plays on offense have been limited. Haynes, wide receiver left, to the right. Left is Keith Dryden. Second down, keeper by Myers. Fakes left, goes right, stays behind his right guard, Chance Brungard, and is able to get the ball to the 46-yard line. Liberal snuffed out that play quickly. Gain of 3, setting up Hayes High in a third down situation. Third down 5 yards.
Yeah, they certainly did. The right side of the offensive line was all blocking towards the far side of the field, and the linebacker core for the Liberal Redskins read that and worked against the blocks, really filling up the hole, didn't leave Colton Myers any room to run.
Indians 2 for 3 on third downs tonight. Double tied in formation. Dryden wide receiver to the left in the slot. Play action pass. Looking down the field. Myers has to elude a tackler. A lot of room to the right. 45-40. Makes a man miss and then gets taken down inside the 40-yard line by Ty Johnson. First down on a good read by quarterback Colton Myers, who realized nobody was open. Quickly scrambled to the open area. He gets to the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 9 and a first down.
Well, it certainly was a good read by Colton Myers. There was a defensive lineman for the Liberal Redskins who got through the near side of the line of scrimmage and really was pursuing Colton, but because the receivers had taken the secondary so far down the field, had plenty of room for Colton Myers to run to.
Indians move right to left. That is north to south for the first time in this game. Dryden, wide receiver right, I formation with 2 tight ends. Counter play, Isaiah Blackman gets to the 35 and no more. Gain of 2 yards for the Indians, and Kurt David, for the most part, Hayes High has gone forward on all of their plays, minus the botched play on fourth down earlier tonight.
That's exactly right, and look back at that, and boy, I sure will want to look at films, because it sure did look like Ramirez, that nose guard, jumped offside the line of scrimmage, and it certainly shook the Hayes High Indian offense. They lost their composure on it, and that's what caused the loss on that particular fourth down play.
Kalon scoreboard update. The only score we have for you so far, Abilene 7, Concordia nothing after 1 quarter in Concordia. I formation, second down and 8, Myers under center. Play action pass, looking down the field. As Barron's open, Dryden is at the 10, 5, touchdown Hayes High Indians. Colton Myers looked down the middle of the field for Barron's. Instead, he turns to the left, hits Keith Dryden for his 3rd touchdown in 2 games. The Hayes High Indians have a 13-0 lead with 8:26 to go in the second quarter.
6 plays, 62-yard drive. Last week we saw drives of 1 play and 2 plays. The big plays are which were successful in the first half against Great Bend. Tonight we're seeing the Hayes High Indians put more plays, more real drives on the board. So impressive to see early here in the game here. Still early, 8:26 left in the second quarter. Still early, but the Hayes High Indians really have had 3 good drives here, 2 of which have been productive getting into the end zone.
I keep telling people over and over that Colton Myers' arm is surprisingly good, and I say that because we haven't seen him play varsity football yet. That was a spot-on pass to Keith Dryden. That is the 3rd time that Dryden has caught a touchdown this year. 2nd from Colton Myers. The other, that double pass that Maddox Winter threw him last week against the Great Bend Panthers.
Now it'll be up to the Hayes High Indian defense that's forced Liberal into 2 punting possessions. 2 punting possessions so far in this game. Hayes High Indians really taking control of this game. Again, 8:26 left in the second quarter, but have scored touchdowns on 2 of their 3 drives. And again, that 3rd drive consumed 47 yards, got 3 first downs. It was a quality drive. They just couldn't convert on 4th down inside the red zone.
At the end of 1 quarter, Smith Center leads TMP for the Monarchs homecoming 7-0 in your Kalon scoreboard update. High kick taken at the 13-yard line by Juan Rodriguez. Comes near side on the kickoff return. 25, 30, near sideline. Gets upended as he gets to the 35.
Maddox Winter squares up, makes a nice open field tackle against Juan Rodriguez.
Kicker Logan Clark getting over there to get in the action as well. And so Liberal has their best field position of the game. They will start at their own 36-yard line. They have failed to get across midfield on their first 2 drives of the game. Hayes High a 14-0 lead over Liberal with 8:16 to go second quarter. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right for quarterback Juan Rodriguez, playing for starter Jared Hasek, who hurt a leg last week. Pistol formation, keeper by Rodriguez, bounces right, then left, and Braden Dell's up there to meet him right at the knees. Gain of 1, if anything. Yeah, they'll call it a gain of 1 to the 37-yard line.
Gain of 1, but really the defensive line and you're right, Braden Dell's holding their ground there and not allowing for any room for the running back to make any progress.
And this is Juan Rodriguez, the backup quarterback, probably a more athletic quarterback than starter Jared Hasek, but Hasek, a much better passer. He was 12 for 31, 202 yards, and a touchdown coming into tonight's game. His 1 touchdown to the quarterback, Juan Rodriguez. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd down and 9. Rodriguez to throw, under some pressure on a 3-man rush, looks to his right, throws down the field. It is incomplete. Jordan Betts broke it up. Pressure from Jared Haynes in the backfield, and the Hayes High Indians force 3rd down and 9, where the Redskins so far tonight are 2 for 4.
Jared Haynes really charging there to force Juan Rodriguez to throw that ball, and then smartly careful to slow down quickly and just tap the quarterback and not get any kind of a roughing the passer call. So great pressure by Jordan, and then great state of mind to slow that down and not make a simple mistake and get a roughing call.
So 3rd down for Liberal, 3rd and 9 from their own 37-yard line. 2 in the backfield with Juan Rodriguez. Ball from the 37. It's a direct snap to the fullback, Emery, and the Indians read it. And they take the play down at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker and leading tackler for the Indians, Maddox Winter, takes the play down for no gain at the 37, 3 and out for Liberal.
Maddox in there, Jared Haynes in there again on that tackle. Again, a great series for Jared Haynes from that defensive end spot.
Peyton Emery has done that a few times. It really worked against Guyman. Indians saw it on film, and they were not fooled. Indian football brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, Verney's Hamburger House, Next Tech Wireless, and Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. Emery to punt for the 3rd time in 3 possessions. He'll do so for his own 37-yard line. Gets the snap away. Betts was there again. High, short punt, barely into Hayes High territory, but it takes a big Liberal bounce from the 45 down to the 33-yard line.
Big bounce, almost 15 yards just on bounce, and the Liberal Redskins got there.
That is half of the punt because it went for a total of 30 yards. And Hayes High has the football, leading 14-0 with 6:39 to go in the first half. Indians have been into the red zone twice, come away with a touchdown, a change of possession on downs, and then a 35-yard touchdown pass from Colton Myers into the hands of Keith Dryden. The sun almost setting behind the home side of the field, which will be very nice for broadcasters, TV, coaches, players, all alike. It's a keeper. Colton Myers, left side. Not much this time, but still gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Kurt David, even the plays that aren't doing a lot tonight are still gaining 4 and 5 yards.
Well, and that's right. That play there really didn't develop very well. There really wasn't much there, and somehow Colton Myers figures out a way to get 4 yards out of that play. And again, 4 yards on a running play is going to get you first downs continuously down the field.
Colton Myers, more yards tonight than he's had in his first 2 games of the year. 75 yards on 7 carries, got 54 on the first play of the game. Double tight end formation, Winter right and Barron left. Power I formation, handoff, Hunter Brown left side, big hole, gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line as he refuses to go down. And Kurt, we've talked about it over the first 2 games, and I think it's easy to see the Indians have improved. Week 1 to week 2, now to week 3.
Yeah, great solid block there by the near left tackle, Jake Gahn. Nice block on a defensive lineman to open up that hole. So now really we've seen great blocking formations from every single one of the offensive linemen so far to start this game that now has 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter.
3rd and 2, Indians 50% tonight, 2 for 4. Again, power up formation with 2 tight ends, and they got Liberal to jump, and no flag again. Handoff, Hunter Brown left side, gets the first down at the 45-yard line, and that's a gain of 4. Second time the Liberal jumped into Hayes High's line.
Now, folks,
doesn't make contact, comes back, and no flag.
Now, folks, in our defense, on the first one, it was down on the 20-yard line, so we've got a diagonal view. This one on the 44-yard line, right in front of us, directly in front of us, and that young man, defensive lineman for the Liberal Redskins, is standing in the neutral zone. Well, he's standing there while the ball is snapped.
The Indians did a better job keeping their composure, got the first down, got 4 on 3rd and 2, 1 wide receiver right. Colton Myers, quarterback keeper to the right side, gets to midfield and taken down there. Well, these Indians offensive linemen are getting that first block and getting to the second level. Alan Frere, an excellent middle linebacker, has not been heard from much tonight.
That's exactly right. Those that are breaking off are getting to the second. The other ones that have got to hold their blocks, they're holding their blocks for 2 or 3 seconds. That gives Colton Myers, it gives Isaiah Blackman time to find a hole.
A legal hold, right?
A hole.
4:35 to go. Second quarter, Indians up 14-0 at Redskin Field, Gary Cornelson Complex in Liberal. Wishbone formation, double tied in from midfield, right to left for the Indians. Handoff, Bryce Baumgarn, 45, 6-yard line, fumbles the football when he runs into his own guy. It goes into the hands of Alan Frere, and the fumble goes to the Liberal Redskins. Bryce Baumgarn ran into his own guy after a gain of 5 yards. Indians' first turnover of the game. It is a fumble, and Hayes High gives the ball to Liberal at the 41-yard line.
Okay, well, one of the keys to the game was certainly not have what happened last week with 4 fumbles last week against the Great Bend Panthers, and Great Bend scored off each one of them. This time, Liberal Redskins don't necessarily have advantageous field position, but the Hayes High Indian defense has forced punt, punt, punt. They need to hold again.
Indians were trying to put a nail in the coffin, 14-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Rodriguez turns, hands off, big hold to Martinez, and he gets into Hayes High territory for the first time tonight. Touchdown saving tackle by Jordan Betts at the Indian 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard gain.
Tell you what, Dustin, this is going to be an interesting last 4 minutes of this half. Normally the offense is given the defense a rest, right? So your defense players are out the field. But in this particular case, when you've got 9 players baying both ways, there hasn't been a chance for guys on defense for the Hayes High Indians to rest now. And it's been a fast-moving game with a lot of plays.
Boy, Liberal feels like they have the momentum right now, though they're down 14-0 because of that fumble. Handoff Martinez, hit at the line of scrimmage this time. And that play blowing up because there was one of the defensive linemen for the Hayes High Indians 3 yards deep in the backfield. It was Jared Haynes that got way deep into the backfield to blow that play up. A gain of nothing on the play, less than a half a yard. Second down, 9.5. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you're right. Jared Haynes getting in the backfield there. You talked about Liberal Redskins thinking they had momentum even though they're down by 14. Jared Haynes stopped that momentum on that play.
Indians probably feel like they could be up 28-0 right now. They got the ball down inside the Liberal 15-yard line and then lost the possession on downs. Now fumble on their 4th play. 3 wide receivers left, one to the right for Juan Rodriguez. Keeper, left side, runs into Shane Behrens, and he rips the ball away. Ball is loose. Maddox Winter picks it up and stumbles as he goes down at the 32-yard line. Shane Behrens wrapped up the quarterback, ripped that ball out. And then it was just all Hayes High from there. Maddox Winter just couldn't quite keep his feet. Indians get the turnover and have the ball at the Liberal 31-yard line.
I tell you what, a great hit by Shane Behrens there to loosen up the ball, and Maddox Winter right there to pursue the ball. Now I will tell you what, I would just have assumed Maddox Winter just fall on that ball and make sure that the Hayes High Indian offense gets it. He stumbled with the ball and picked up another 10 yards. But boy, with the Hayes High Indian success this year, really need to win bad. Don't want to have any mistakes. Great play by Shane Behrens. Great play by Maddox Winter to be there to pick up that ball.
For Behrens, his 2nd forced fumble of his career, 1st of this year. Keeper, quarterback, Colton Myers. He is carving up the Liberal defense as he goes to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 10 and a first down for Hayes High. 90 yards for Colton Myers on 9 carries. Hayes High leads 14-0, trying to score off of the Liberal fumble after Hayes High fumbled the football. Indians have gone touchdown, change of possession on downs, touchdown, fumble. The pattern tells you this is a touchdown. I formation. Myers, keeper left side, gets by the line of scrimmage, dives down inside 20 near the 17-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down.
Boy, talk about a defense that has forced the Liberal Redskins into punt, 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 fumble. What a great first half for the Hayes High Indian defense, putting the offense in the position of being able to be successful and take what could be a commanding lead into halftime.
Liberal has been across the 50 just one time tonight. It was on that play on that drive until Shane Behrens just reached in and ripped out the football. Slot to the right side, Bryce Baumgarn, double tight in formation on an straight eye. Handoff, Hunter Brown, right side, bounces to the right. He's at the 15, gets a block at the 10, 5, touchdown, but it's coming back on an illegal block in the back or a hold on the right side. It would have been a touchdown for the Indians. Instead, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, truly probably a hole that wouldn't have been opened up or a sideline that wouldn't have been up without that illegal blocker hold.
The ball is at the 13 where the penalty will occur. The Indians' first penalty of the night. So Hunter Brown will get 5 yards on the run, and then the ball is backed up to the 23-yard line where Hayes High will face 2nd down and 13 yards. So they get to replay the down. Maddox Winter runs the play in from the sideline. 2:02 to go first half. Hayes High up 14-0. And this is their 4th trip in the red zone, 3rd trip in the red zone of the first half. Handoff, left side. Hunter Brown gets to the left edge, and then gets tripped up and taken down. Still shy of the original line of scrimmage. He'll go down about the 21. Whistles, and we have a timeout on the field. Hayes High will use their second timeout on 3rd and 10 from the 21. It was a gain of 2 yards for Hunter Brown, and Hayes High with a 14-0 lead over Liberal with 1:52 to go. Second quarter. Indian football brought to you by Carico Implement. Home steel siding and windows, G&L Tire and Automotive, Advanced Installation and Coatings, APAC, KJ&G Customs, and Eagle Communications.
Tell you what, one thing we've seen Coach Rath do with this timeout so far this season, he takes them at very advantageous time, takes them when he says it's key points in the game that he's got to get the whole offense in sync. Got to get the offensive line right with their blocking schemes to get the backs to know exactly what they're supposed to do on a particular play. And really, with 1:52 left in this half, up 14-0, the Hayes High Indians on the Liberal Redskins 20, now a 3rd and 10. A perfect opportunity to make sure you've got the play set. What is important to note now is now the Indians are moving from right to left. They're going north to south. And that crosswind would be more at Clark's back than it would have been in that first quarter when he would have been kicking into a crosswind and the Indians weren't able to pick up that 4th down.
First half scores, Great Bend over Garden City 14-0. Bueller is up 26-0 over Winfield. 3rd and 10 for the Hayes High Indians. 3 for 5 on 3rd down tonight. This is their longest conversion attempt of the night. Handoff, Hunter Brown, right side. He gets free. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Hayes High Indians. No flags on the play. 3rd and 10. Hunter Brown into the end zone for the second time tonight, and the Indians take a 20-0 lead over Liberal.
You know, the lineman's job was to open up just enough of a hole that Hunter Brown could pick up 10 yards in the first down, and that's exactly what the offensive line did, and that's exactly what Hunter Brown did. He got the first down, but then he saw the opportunity to cut back across the field, come to the near side of the field, and get into the end zone. So Hunter does exactly what he's supposed to do. Oh!
And the extra, and it's a fake 2-point conversion. Maddox winner to Shane Behrens. 2-point conversion puts the Indians up 22-0, and Hayes High has a commanding first half lead. And let's be honest, Kurt David, Liberal has done little to stop Hayes High except force a fumble, but Hayes High ran to their own guy to force that one fumble. The Indians offensively and defensively have controlled this football game.
Yeah, they certainly did. I'm going to go back to that last play again. Running back, pick up first down. Offense did exactly have an opportunity to cut across the field and score the touchdown. That's a great winning drive. That's a great drive for the Hayes High Indian offense that coming off last week's loss to Great Bend, they needed success. And it's good to see the Hayes High Indians controlling the field both offensively and defensively here in week 3.
4 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks for the Hayes High Indians running back Hunter Brown. Hayes High will kick off with 1:43 to go, second quarter.
Drive of 60. I'm sorry. They got that ball on the 31-yard line. So took advantage of the Liberal Redskin fumble and take the ball 31 yards into the end zone on 4 plays.
Indians continue the trend. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, turnover, touchdown. Short kick taken at the 25. It'll be taken in the middle of the field, and the Indians are going to rock the returner. Brought back by Derek Simons, and he gets rocked. One of the first guys there for Hayes High, Mason Potter, there to help make the special teams tackle. Liberal football, they have been in Hayes High territory just once tonight, and that was after a quick run following a Hayes High Indian turnover.
Hayes High, punt, fumble is what the Hayes High Indian defense has forced the Liberal Redskins into in this first half.
First half possession. Liberal will get the ball to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred. 22-0 Hayes High, 1:36 to go. It's a toss. Left side, Martinez got the edge, but the edge doesn't get him back to the original line of scrimmage. Indians are there in pursuit. Maddox Winter is there. The defensive line, Shane Behrens, is there. And the ball is at the 26-yard line. It's a loss of 1 on the play.
Maddox Winter doing it both offensively and defensively tonight for the Hayes High Indians. Chased that runner down and allowed, that would end up being about a near 1-yard loss on that play.
In Liberal, with not much of a passing attack, with 1:05 to go first half, taking a lot of time off this clock with 2 first half timeouts remaining. Looking like they may be content down 22-0. I don't know that you're ever content with that, but not wanting to give Hayes High the ball back. Jared Haynes, linebacker right side, with the Indians having 3 down linemen. Handoff, Martinez up the middle. He'll get short yardage. That might have been Emery. And it is Emery on the run. He'll gain 5 out to the 30-yard line, make it 4 out to the 30-yard line. Third down and 6 with 30 seconds remaining. Hayes High has one timeout in their pocket, but unless Liberal just hurries and runs this play, Hayes High has little use to go ahead and call it here in the first half.
Dalton Stout in there in the middle playing a nose guard position, doing a great job holding up that line of scrimmage.
Final play potentially of this first half. 2 wide receivers left. One to the right is going to be the tight end, Dane Friedrich. Juan Rodriguez turns, hands off. It's going to be Martinez. Indians ripping at the football. Can't force the turnover, though. And it is going to be Rodriguez.
With 1 second left.
Taking the ball to the 37-yard line. Gain of 7 yards on 3rd and 6. The clock will wind unless Liberal calls a timeout, which they have not. The clock will wind, and that will be the half. The Hayes High Indians, in their most impressive half of football yet, lead the Liberal Redskins 22-0. Kurt David, more impressive, the defense tonight.
You know, I'll tell you, the defense it's done their job. Punt, fumble, and now a turnover because of the clock run out. The defense has really done their job and set up the offense to take advantage of it. But you know what? The offense tonight, they're taking advantage of the situation and getting scoring drives. 22 points on the board, 3 times in the end zone, really in the end zone every other possession during this first half. I continue to be impressed with the Hayes High Indian defense that now through 3 games has truly controlled the line of scrimmage. Again, the 40 points last week against Great Bend is not indicative of what the defense did. But tonight, boy, if you want to go back to talking about continuous improvement from week to week and getting better as the season goes along, clearly you've done it tonight, and you're doing it against a team that had success last week against a Guyman, Oklahoma team, put 30-plus points on the board. So you know Liberal can move the ball, Liberal can be successful, but Hayes High Indians have dominated this game and really go into the locker room right now in a what has got to be the most positive, emotional state they've been in all season long.
Halftime is here. Hayes High leads Liberal in Liberal 22-0. This is Hayes High Indian football.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at haychevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance, offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated, they do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings, and they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless, discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion, through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance, offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated, they do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings, and they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless, discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact
And we welcome you back to Liberal Redskin Field at Gary Cornelson Sports Complex. The Hayes High Indians, Kurt David, lead 22-0 and really control the first half. And I'm going to take you back to a key to the game. You said at the beginning, whatever the Indians did in the second half last week, don't do tonight. The Indians have all the momentum.
They've got all the momentum right now. Again, whatever they did in the locker room last week, I hope they didn't replicate it, because they've got to be on as much of an emotional, enthusiastic high as this team has been all season long. Now, here's what I think is the key for the second half, and fans here, I know you're 3.5 hours away from home. You want to get this game over with the win. You're thinking, keep the ball on the ground, let's run the clock. But one of the reasons the Hayes High Indian offense was successful in the first half was the threat to pass. They had the long touchdown pass to Keith Dryden. They had a pass that got broken up, but Colton Myers found a way to scramble and pick up yardage. They also had that 2-point conversion, which was the pass from Myers to Behrens. They're mixing up the run with the pass, and it's that threat of passing that keeps the Liberal Redskins from stacking up 9 guys inside that line of scrimmage. If Coach Rath and the coaching staff get conservative and just want to run clock and just continue to run the ball up the middle, the Liberal Redskins will figure that out. They'll step up that line of scrimmage and they'll get that ball back, and that will give momentum back to the Redskins, and that's what the Indians want to avoid. So continue to mix up the play calling, even though I know we all want to get back in that car and start making that 3.5-hour trip home, and maybe get home before 1 in the morning.
A couple of score updates for you once again. Garden City just scores to make it 21-14. Great Bend with the lead still in the second quarter over Garden City. Dodge City just took the lead over Wichita Heights 25-20. Your Kalon scoreboard update. Hayes High's defense is going to come out to start the second half as they will kick off. Liberal won the toss, deferred to the second half, so that's why they get the ball in half number 2. The Indians took that opening kickoff and scored in 22-0 at halftime. 2 Hunter Brown touchdown runs, one of 7, one of 21 yards, and a Colton Myers touchdown pass to Keith Dryden of 35 yards. Logan Clark to kick the ball off. This is a deeper kick than he's had most of the night. Back to the 6-yard line. Middle return by Martinez. 20-yard line. He'll get to the 25 and spun down to the turf at the 27-yard line. The Indians have been solid in all facets of the game. One of the first guys down there, Mason Potter, once again for the Hayes High Indians to help make the tackle. Also, Palmer Hutchinson getting in on the tackle as well. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line for Liberal. They've been in Hayes High territory just one time all night. They had 45 yards at halftime. Hayes High 246 yards at the break. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Pistol formation with two in the backfield for Juan Rodriguez. Handoff, Martinez left side, going nowhere. They break two tackles, and he nearly broke it into the clear. Indians nearly had the play blown up for a loss of 2. Jared Haynes couldn't quite hold on to the tackle. Keith Dryden, Bryce Baumgarn combined for a touchdown saving tackle.
Haynes back there looked like Isaiah Blackman had an opportunity to wrap up the ball carry as well and just couldn't quite hang on, but still limited to pick up to just 6 yards. Now 2nd down and 4 for the Liberal Redskins.
Martinez, 17 yards on first 2 games, has 28 tonight. 2nd down and about 5 yards. Martinez, again, straight up the middle. Gets near the 35-yard line. Second effort will push him across the 35, near the 36. 3rd down coming up. Liberal in the first half, 3 for 6 on 3rd down. Ball spotted all the way up, just past the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Liberal. Gain of about 3 yards for Martinez. Emery, the only one in the backfield with Juan Rodriguez. 4 wide receivers on 3rd and 2. Rodriguez in the pistol formation, hands off to Emery. Emery 1st down, gets across the 40, taken down by Maddox Winter as he'll get near the 43-yard line. They may give him the 44-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play and a 1st down for Liberal.
Yeah, so far this game, the defensive line's really done a good job of holding up, really stuffing up that line of scrimmage. That time the Liberal Redskin offensive linemen really control the line there, opening up a hole for the running back.
Redskins averaging 320 yards of offense in each of their first 2 games, had 45 at halftime. Handoff, Emery left side this time, hit in the backfield, and he's taken down. No gain on the play. Maddox Winter, Colton Myers there for the tackle as well. The ball will be spotted in the backfield to the 41-yard line. It's a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13 for Liberal.
Boy, Jared Haynes is just having an awesome game defensively. Jared Haynes not in on that tackle, but he's up against Brian Martinez now, that 6'3", 275-pound sophomore. And Jared Haynes won that battle and didn't allow for the running back to cut up the middle there, forced that ball to be strung outside.
Pistol formation. It's a keeper by Juan Rodriguez left side. Indians try to catch the edge. They can't do it. Bryce Baumgarn forces the quarterback out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. It's going to set up a long 3rd down for Liberal. Liberal from 45 will have 3rd down and about 8.5. We'll call it 3rd down and 8.
Bryce Baumgarn stringing it out, but boy, what great pursuit by Braden Delzite and Dalton Stout really pursued on the backside of that, sprinting down the far side of the field to chase that quarterback down. 1
wide receiver left, 2 to the right on 3rd down and 8. They need to get into Hayes High territory for the 1st down. Indians showing blitz. They'll bring the blitz. It's a handoff to Martinez, and he will be shy of the midfield mark. Martinez straight up the middle. Gets near the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4 yards, setting up 4th down. What does Liberal decide to do here?
I was going to say, the Hayes High Indians have forced the Liberal Redskins in the first half to punt, fumble, and then a turnover on downs because of the halftime.
4th and 5, and Liberal looks like they want to go for it. They called the timeout the first time that they tried this, then punted it. They're still at their own 49-yard line. Rodriguez will take the snap on 4th and 5. Roll out to his right. Look down the field. It's intercepted. Taken away by Maddox Winter. Comes to the near sideline 40. He's at the 35. Tackled from behind at the 30. Hayes High forces a 2nd turnover. Rodriguez intercepted by Maddox Winter, the middle linebacker, with his first pick of the year. And Hayes High already set up at the Liberal 28-yard line.
Well, that just about completes it. There have been punts. They forced a fumble. They forced turnover on downs, and now they've got an interception. The Hayes High Indian defense has stopped the Liberal Redskins in every fashion available to them so far tonight.
Liberal, for what it's worth, has had their longest drive right there. 6 plays. Hayes High offense out on the field. Ball at the 28-yard line of Liberal. Off balance line to the left. The fumble. The snap is fumbled. Colton Myers quickly jumps on top of it and recovers the football for Hayes High, setting up 2nd down after actually gaining about a football length there.
Boy, that's really the first time we've seen that this season. Braden Delzite and Colton Myers have really been in sync all season long. Really first center quarterback snap exchange problem that we've seen so far this season.
Indians force a fumble. Maddox Winter recovered that one. This time he intercepts the ball. Power to the right side. Handoff to Hunter Brown. 25-20, breaks through. He's at the 10, 5, tripped up at the last moment at the 4-yard line, or he scores a third touchdown. 23-yard run by the Hayes High running back Hunter Brown, who is getting near 100 yards again tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to go back and look at that play on film because Shane Barron's in an interesting role there, really looking like he was going out and running a pass pattern on that running play, confused the secondary of the Liberal Redskins, and that's what allowed for the extra yardage.
Overbalance to the left this time. Handoff. Hunter Brown tries to finish it off. He lowers the shoulder. Does he get in? No, just down, shy of the end zone. Picks up 4.5 yards on 1st and goal from the 5. Fourth time the Indians have been in the red zone. They've scored touchdowns on 2 of the previous 3, and the Indians putting a guard and tackle to the right, then overloading one side or the other, that time the left side. The Indians are just playing numbers game right now, saying, come get our running back because we think we can open up that side. It'll be 2nd down and goal from about a yard out. Wishbone formation this time. It's the quarterback keeping it, trying to dive in. Does he get in? I don't think so. Held up just shy. No gain for Colton Myers on the quarterback sneak. 3rd down and inches at the goal line. Well, Hayes needs to score here.
Well, at that time, the Liberal Redskins didn't have a nose guard lined up over Braden Delzite, so amazing that they couldn't pick up enough of a hole there, but the 2 defensive tackles pinching in to stop that play. 2 offensive guards can trip up those defensive tackles, and Braden Delzite can just get a little bit of a push against the linebacker. That ball's going to be in the end zone.
Power I formation. Myers under center. Hands off to Hunter Brown. Walks it into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of the night. And Hayes High makes Liberal pay for the interception. Hunter Brown scores his 3rd touchdown of the night. The Indians' 4th touchdown. It's 28-0 Hayes High. 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Well, last week it was Great Bend who took advantage of the Hayes High Indians fumbles and scored on both of them. This time the Hayes High Indians score on a fumble by Liberal Redskins in the first half, and now an interception in the second half. So this week it's the Hayes High Indians capitalizing on situations.
Clark extra point is up and good, and the Hayes High Indians now lead 29-0, and that is with 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Hayes High gets the pick, gets the score, and again, consistency, Kurt David, on both offense and defense.
Well, that's exactly right. Hayes High Indians moving the ball from right to left, mixing up the play calling efforts there to get the ball down the field. And the Hayes High Indian defensive line, except for one play on the previous drive, really stuffing up the line of scrimmage and controlling the Liberal Redskins. I'll tell you what, at 29-0, down 29 points, this Liberal Redskin team and a Liberal Redskin crowd has just got to be stunned. They come off a win last week against Guyman, Oklahoma, a win that really got them excited after really being embarrassed in week 1 against Ulysses. I think the Liberal Redskins came in here tonight thinking they were going to pick up their first Western Athletic Conference win in numerous years. And right now at 29-0 with only 7 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter, Hayes High Indians at this point have control of this game and have a way to pick up their first win of the 2015 season.
Hayes leads Liberal now 29-0. And Logan Clark to kick off for a 2nd time in the half. A deep kick. This will sail back to the 7-yard line. Middle return by the Liberal Redskins. Juan Rodriguez, watch out! And he gets hammered at the 35-yard line. I think, flags come out.
Wonder if flags are coming down now. There was there were lowered helmets. Certainly, are they going to call a spearing type tackle penalty on this?
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul, but for what? Personal foul, and they called a face mask.
Called the face mask. Okay.
I don't know that Maddox Winter got a hold of the face mask. Well, nonetheless, it's just the Indians' 2nd penalty of the night. It probably saves a touchdown, and Liberal have the ball at the 50-yard line. This is just the 2nd time that Liberal has had the ball at the 50 or in Hayes High territory the entire night. They'll start the possession at midfield. 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left for Juan Rodriguez. He'll take the snap, roll out to his right, looking to throw down the field. Hunter Brown giving chase. Now Rodriguez turns back the other way. The officials don't throw a flag on a block in the back. Rodriguez is run out of bounds 6 yards deep in the backfield. And now a late flag comes out. The Indians got held, blocked in the back, and then everybody stumbling out of bounds. A flag comes up. Now, This is on the Liberal Redskins sideline, so it's either a late hit out of bounds or did Liberal have some extracurricular on that side of the field?
I think they're going to call Jared Haynes on this. Both Jared Haynes and the quarterback were stumbling out of bounds, and really everyone just trying to gain composure, and Jared Haynes inadvertently stumbles and trips into the running back.
And now the Liberal coaches are talking at the Hayes High players. So it's a loss of 6 yards on the run. There should have been 2 penalties on Liberal on that play anyway for a hold against Shane Behrens as he was chasing the quarterback, and then Braden Delzite got blocked in the back 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So Liberal now has the ball at the Hayes High 42-yard line out of all of that. Pass to the right side, caught by Emery, fumbles the football, is loose off the ground, and the Indians, do they recover the ball? No, they do not. Emery covered it up. It's a pass and a fumble. The pass is for a loss of 5 yards. The fumble takes it back into Liberal territory at the 45, setting up second down and about 22 yards.
I'll tell you what, Shane Behrens is just doing an awesome job now. 2 plays a roll, controlling the big tackle, Brian Martinez, I hear on the near line side of scrimmage. But Colton Myers was blitzing on that play and got great pursuit into the backfield and just completely messing up the play for the Liberal Redskins.
They lost 8 yards on the fumble itself. 2nd and 23, turn and hand off to Martinez, hurdles a defender and gets snatched out of the air by the Hayes High Indians. Martinez up the middle takes the ball to the 48-yard line. A short gain of 3 yards, call it a short 3 yards we'll call it, to the 48. And 3rd down and 20. Hayes High's defense is relentless tonight. It may have cost him 15 yards, but
well, 15 yards
questionable
on
at
a
best.
questionable call. Both players stumbling and really inadvertent contact outside the line.
3rd and 20. The quarterback Rodriguez just 2 for 4 tonight with a pick. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, straight drop back, wants to pass under some pressure. He's going to be avoiding Shane Behrens. Now trying to run, throw down the field. His pass is incomplete on the far sideline.
And almost picked off by what looked like Isaiah Blackman or Keith Dryden back there in the back.
Chandler Moreland was the intended receiver.
That's Keith Dryden who almost picked that tipped ball off.
And now Keith will go back to return the punt from Liberal. So Liberal gets 2 15-yard penalties, 1 on the kickoff, 1 on a questionable sideline call. Liberal then proceeds to lose 13 yards on the next play, and Hayes High holds on downs. The snap, a high snap. Going back is Emery, and he gets off his best punt of the night. Dryden will let it bounce. Good hang time kept the Indians from returning that, and Hayes High will have their worst field position of the night at their own 18-yard line, a 34-yard punt by Peyton Emery. Hayes High gets the ball for the 2nd time in the second half, leading 29-0. Indian football brought to you by Hertz Rental Car, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Adams Brown Barron and Ball, Steel Fabrications, Precision Valley Golf Center.
I tell you what, on that punt formation, Dontarius Clay's a 5'11", 165-pound senior. Lines up there as a blocking back, and Jordan Betts is just having a field day with this young man. Jordan Betts is 6 foot, 155 pounds, and just controlling that blocker.
I formation from the 18-yard line, handoff, no keeper left side. Quarterback Colton Myers across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a gain of 4. Myers now 97 yards on 13 carries. Hunter Brown 15 carries, 95 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Indians 3 scores on the ground, 1 through the air tonight. Ball to the 22-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Indians have scored on their only possession of the second half. Liberal has thrown an interception and punted. I formation. Keeper Myers right side. He'll get to the 25, get stacked up by Alan Frere, and he'll just carry the middle linebacker near the 1st down marker.
Carried the middle linebacker and 2 other Liberal Redskins for 2 to 3 additional yards.
It'll be 3rd and 1 as the ball goes across the 25 to the 27-yard line. 5-yard gain for Colton Myers, his first 100-yard rushing day of his career. 3rd and 1. Indians 1 for 1 in the second half. And in the game are now 6 of 7 on 3rd down conversions.
Important play here, 3rd and 1, but up 29-0. But back deep in Liberal in their own territory, they've got to pick got the first down.
Liberal showing blitz. Turn and hand off to Hunter Brown. First down, and he'll get across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And Hunter Brown didn't get contact from the defense until he was 3 yards past the first down marker.
That was such an important first down play to pick up, because otherwise Hays High Indians back deep in their own territory. They're going to have to punt that ball, and you know the Liberal Redskins would put 11 men on the line of scrimmage trying to block that punch and try to regain some momentum in this game.
29-0, Hays High with the lead over Liberal. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Indians looking for that elusive first wind. I formation, play action pass. Myers has time to throw, looks down the field as he gets hit. He has Dryden, but the pass goes out of bounds. Myers got crunched as he let go of it. Very close to a late hit on the quarterback.
Nate Verlin, the defensive tackle, got in just in time there to knock Myers to the ground. Nate Myers, 200 pounds senior, as Verlin is for the Liberal Redskins. A hard hit against Colton Myers.
Jordan Betts will come into the game along with Jared Haynes. 2nd and 10. Indians took a shot, but it goes out of bounds. Betts lines up wide receiver right. Shane Barron's tied in left. Jared Haynes tied in right. I formation. Handoff Hunter Brown. 30, 35-yard line. Watch out. 40. Stays on his feet. He's going to drag a defender an extra 2 yards to get a first down. Hunter Brown had a guy tugging on the football trying to rip it away, and he ends up not getting the fumble. And now Hunter Brown gets talked to. Of all of the things going on tonight, the fact that talking is the thing that the officials are worried about is quite bothersome. It's 43-yard line, 12-yard gain by Hunter Brown.
I'll tell you what, I want to go back to that last second down play, the long pass play. It wasn't successful. It was an incomplete pass. Colton Myers take a hard hit, but it set up success on that last play because the linebackers were lined 6 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. Liberal Redskins have to respect the pass.
Wishbone formation, handoff Blackman in the backfield. Been little used tonight. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage maybe. No gain on the play. Just Blackman's third carry tonight. He has been more in the assist category in that fullback formation, going up and getting key blocks to bring some big Hays High runs. Indian football brought to you by Crop Production Services of Hays, along with Horizon Appliance Electronics, Hays Kalon, Hays Fitness Center, Next Tech. Hays High on their second half drive lead 29-0 over Liberal. 2.5 to go in this third quarter. Betts to the left in the slot. Tied in formation. Play action pass. Myers has time now. Flush from the pocket. Gets hit and dropped back to the 30-yard line. Liberal had 2 guys on Shane Barron. 1 down the field with Jordan Betts. The play is marked dead at the 32-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on sack.
You're right. There was a good coverage there by the secondary. The Liberal Redskins, the offensive line, could hold the defensive line for a little bit of time, but you can't hold a whole defensive linebacker and linebackers that long. There was just too much personnel for the Liberal Redskins, and Colton Myers just couldn't get the ball away in time.
3rd and 21. Indians have not faced a third down longer than 3rd and 10 all night. When they did, they scored a touchdown. Myers tonight 2 for 3 passing. He's been sacked once, had a scramble once. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Redskins show blitz. They bring it off the edge. It's a quarterback run by Myers, just straight up middle. Indians going to play for a punt here. And it'll be their first punt of the night. And it comes with 1:30 to go in the third quarter.
You know, I'm all for mixing up pass plays and running plays, but when you're in a situation with 3rd and 20 like that, just pick up a few yardage. Live to see another day. Don't make a mistake trying to pick it all up on one particular play.
Colton Myers to punt on this 4th and 17. Gets off a good punt. High, deep punt, returned from the 21-yard line. Return up the middle, one Rodriguez, and he gets spun down at the 30. 9-yard return. Jared Haynes is there in coverage. Also going over to help make the special teams tackle is going to be Trey Van Pelt.
Trey Van Pelt, a sophomore, 6 foot, 205 pounds. Great coverage down there. Got down the field quick and wrapped up that running back for the Liberal Redskins.
First punt from Colton Myers goes 43 yards. He had punted 10 times in the first 2 games. Had been averaging 37 yards per punt. It's his first punt tonight after having 5 on average in the first 2 games. So Liberal has the football at their own 30-yard line. They've been in Hays High territory twice tonight. Handoff, Martinez up the middle, nothing doing.
I'll tell you what, that Hays High Indian drive last time, it resulted in a punt, which doesn't sound successful, but they took up 7 plays, 4 minutes of time possession, ran 4 minutes off the clock in 7 plays. So wasn't successful in the fact that they didn't score. They had to hunt the ball, but boy, they wound the clock down. And they're going to lead the Liberal Redskins down 29 points as they go into the fourth quarter of this game.
Well, when you're up 29 points, successful drives kind of take on different definitions and meanings. 4 wide receivers for Juan Rodriguez, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Handoff Emery up the middle, big hole. Maddox Winter jumps on his back and takes him down at the 40-yard line, just across the 40, and a first down for the Liberal Redskins. Gain of 6 on the run for Peyton Emery, and Liberal will probably get off one more play here in this third quarter, with the Indians pitching the shutouts. 29-0. Indians a touchdown and a punt in this second half. Liberal with an interception and a punt in the second half. They'll get one more play in this third quarter. 3 wide receivers. Rodriguez turns and hands off to Martinez, and again, nothing doing. Martinez gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Hayes High leads 29-0 after 3. We are back with the fourth quarter. This is Hayes High Indian football.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Maddox Winter went down to the ground, was unable to get up. Initially there from that last tackle, he is up and okay. The last 2 seconds wind off the clock. Kirk David, the Indians go to the fourth quarter leading 29-0.
Well, and now it's going to be important. We've seen Shane Behrens and Jared Hayes get pressure back on the quarterback for the Liberal Redskins. That's going to be so important. The Liberal Redskins throughout the season have run the ball 2/3 of the time, only reserving the pass for a few times, so 1/3 of their offense has come from the pass. They're going to be forced now down 29 points with just the fourth quarter left. They're going to have to pass the ball. So this game right now, secondary's got to keep their coverage, but Jared Haynes and Shane Behrens play such an important role to get in that backfield and rush that quarterback to make sure that passes get off unsuccessfully.
Ball to the 42-yard line, second down and about 9 yards. Handoff Martinez, big hole straight up the middle, and he gets ankle tackled by Bryce Baumgarn. The safety makes the tackle in Hayes High territory at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards for Liberal. Just the third time they've been in Hayes High territory all night. They've never advanced the ball further than the 40. They got to the 40 one time, but that was via a Hayes High penalty. 10-yard run for Martinez, his best run of the night. 13 carries, 52 yards. Friedrich wide receiver right. Clay and Moreland to the left on 1st and 10 for Juan Rodriguez. Turns and hands off again to Martinez. Big hole. Bryce Baumgarn comes up and makes another ankle tackle at the 39. They may give him the 40-yard line. Liberal now all of a sudden ripping off big runs up the middle.
They're ripping off big runs up the middle, but they seem content to run the ball. So now really the Hayes High Indian defense really just make sure they don't give up the big play. They've done a good job all night long. Since one or two plays controlling the line of scrimmage. Now you can break a little bit, you can bend a little bit, just don't break and give up that big play.
2nd and 3, is this where they go to the air on 2nd and short? Rodriguez turns, play action. He's going to keep it on the run, come near side, get hit. Shane Behrens jumps on his back. Colton Myers over there to help make the tackle. Bryce Baumgarn as well. Indians have done a good job gang tackling tonight. This is going to be just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down, about a half. Oh, no, they call it a first down.
I was going to say they've stopped the clock, so.
And the ball goes to the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 on the run by the quarterback, Rodriguez. 8 carries, 18 yards. Indians lead 29-0, and that clock continues to run. Pistol formation. Martinez up the middle, tries to bounce left. He runs into the waiting arms of Hunter Brown, Shane Behrens, and then Bryce Baumgarten, the safety, comes flying up to help make the tackle. Loss of a yard on the play.
Well, that's a place where Bryce Baumgarten, they always talk about play the run, make sure you're covering the run, and he did exactly that. He made sure there was no receiver coming out in the backfield, made sure there was no big play that was going to happen, and then he pursued quickly to play the run.
This Indian team, stop the run, don't let anybody beat you deep, and they have played it to perfection so far tonight. Friedrich, along with another wide receiver, Chandler Moore and right, 2 to the left for Liberal on second down, about 10.5 yards. Quarterback Rodriguez keeps it up the middle, makes a man miss, and goes down as he gets shy of the 35-yard line. He'll go down after a quick gain of 2 yards, setting up 3rd down and 8. And you know Liberal for the rest of the night is in 4-down territory.
Oh, they are. Yeah, it's a 3rd down and 8 situation now, and really unfortunate that Hunter Brown was right there on the near side of the field. So bad that the play wasn't coming to this side of the field, because Hunter Brown would have had a nice tackle for loss in the backfield.
3rd and 8. Liberal is 1 for 3 on 3rd downs in the second half and just 4 for 9 in a game. Now some miscommunication in the backfield. The 2 running backs figure out what the play is. It's a handoff to Martinez. Left side, makes a man miss. Indians try to strip the football as linebacker Isaiah Blackman comes up to make initial contact. Ball inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2, setting up 4th down and 6 for Liberal. They're 0 for 1 tonight on 4th down conversion attempts.
Well, I'll tell you what, after 9 plays, they've picked up 3 first downs. The Liberal Redskins are faced with a 4th and 6 situation. So Hayes High Indians really have an opportunity here to really just hammer the Liberal Redskins and really demoralize them after what right now has been almost the best drive of this game for the Liberal Redskins.
Indians 3 down linemen, and Hayes High takes a timeout. The Indians, a couple of the players were looking over, trying to wave off some sort of play. They recognized something with the Liberal offense that they just hadn't seen before. They were trying to wave off something, and before the play could start, Hayes High takes a timeout. And Kurt, you touched on it earlier. Coach Randall Rath uses the timeouts in game time situations where something might hang in the balance.
And this is a key play. It is 4th down and 6, and the Liberal Redskins have taken this ball from their own 30 and marched it down the field to where now they're in the Hayes High Indians 32-yard line. They've taken 9 plays. They've made 3 first downs, but they've held the ball. Time of possession is 4 minutes. So the Liberal Redskins have run 4 minutes off the clock here on this largely run-dominated drive. And if the Hayes High Indians can force a turnover on downs, what a demoralizing impact that's going to have on a Liberal Redskin offense.
Indian football brought to you by Heartland Building Center, Midwest Energy, USAFE Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply in Hayes and La Crosse, Simpson Farm Enterprises. Still a lot of game to go. 3rd quarter, Indians up 29-0. We're in the 4th quarter, 29-0. It's a handoff to Emery, the fullback up the middle, breaks a tackle, and then the Indians, Hunter Brown comes in and cleans up the mess. It's a change of possession on downs. On 4th and 6, they hand it off to Emery up the middle. He picks up 3, needed 6. That is a surprising play from Liberal.
I can't believe they ran that play off guard like that. But again, the Hayes High Indian defense allowed Liberal to run over 4 minutes off the clock, gain 40 yards, 3 first downs, 10 plays, and still force a turnover on downs.
And you mentioned earlier, they ate up a lot of time as well. 4th quarter, Indians lead 29-0, get the football back at their own 30-yard line. Power I formation. Myers under center this time. Turns, hands off. It's going to be a cutback. Running on this particular play was Jordan Betts. Gets his first carry up across the 32 to the 33-yard line for Jordan Betts. I believe that is his first carry of the year, and it is. 3-yard gain.
4th and 6, the Liberal Redskins choose to go right at the heart of the Indian defense, who's really stepped up the middle part of the line of scrimmage all night long, and the Liberal Redskins pressed it one more time on what was an important 4th down play for him, and the Hayes High Indian defense held.
2nd and 7, tick, 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 tick. 8:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Power I formation, handoff Hunter Brown, cuts it back, gets to the 35, and picks up a couple of yards. Indians would really like to get a first down for obvious reasons, but more so to burn more time off of the clock.
Yeah, but now in a 3rd and 5 situation, effectively running the same play twice in a row now, right off guard there. So it'll be interesting to see how the Indians mix it up. I wouldn't expect a pass here. They certainly don't want to stop the clock with an incomplete, but be surprised here if they don't try to pursue more of the open ground on the outside of the field.
Indy football brought to you by Edward Jones, Darrell, Jeff, and Linda Seibel. Discount Siding, Lifetime Dental Care, State Glass Company, Lewis Automotive Group, and Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. 3rd and 4, Liberal jumps, no call, keeper quarterback, right side. Colton Myers rumbling up the right sideline, taken down in Liberal territory at the 40-yard line. Quarterback Colton Myers does it again. This time he's able to get a first down for the Hayes High Indians on 3rd and 4. That is going to be a gain of 25 yards.
Behind the blocking of guard Dylan Flailer, who opened up just a fantastic hole for Colton Myers to run through there. There's a young man who didn't start week 1, but came in and started week 2 and has just improved every week since. And just a great block there to continue this drive for the Hayes High Indians that now takes him to 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter with his team up 21-0.
Flailer was a fullback through the first week of the season. In fact, he was a fullback through the first practice of that 2nd week. Indians under center with 4 seconds on the play clock. Handoff Hunter Brown, right side 40. Wisely just sticks his nose up middle to keep the clock running. Driven backwards and then piled on behind the 40. Forward progress, though, marks him down at the 36. Gains 4 yards. Hunter Brown tonight, 117 yards on 19 carries. Colton Myers, 17 carries, 116 yards, and that first down for the Indians on that 3rd down and 4 helps this clock continue to tick inside of 6:45 remaining in the game. Hayes High up 24-0. Indians go a little quicker this time. Quick pass left side to Behrens. Behrens hit. He cannot spin away from the tackle, and it's a loss on the pass play back to the 40-yard line, loss of 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, 3 Liberal Redskins watching Shane Behrens go back into the flat there, back up, and obviously look like he's going to try and run a screen play. 3 Liberal Redskins reading that play appropriately.
It's the same play the Indians ran in the first half with success. The ball marked down at the 39-yard line, so it's a loss of 3 on the play. And it will be 3rd and 9 for the Indians, who are 3 for 4 in the second half on 3rd downs. Indian football brought to you by Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Ellis County Abstract and Title, Discovery Drilling, Progressive Physical Therapy, and Roofmaster Roofing and RM Custom Metals. Big 3rd down for the Indians, trying to keep this clock moving. 3rd down and 9 from the Liberal 39. It's a little count play inside. Liberal brought the house. And it's Hunter Brown going down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard, in fact, back to the 40. Hayes High with the decision here. Do you punt the football away? More than likely, yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chance Brungard and Lincoln Ector doing their job, trying to get into the back, trying to get a linebacker to block back there, but the whole, you talked about them bringing the house, everybody blitzing for the Liberal Redskins. Lincoln Ector got back there, Chance Brungard, there just wasn't anybody to block.
After not punting on their first 6 possessions, Indians will punt back-to-back plays, and Colton Myers gets one high into the night sky, far sideline, and it lands on the track. This is a very short punt. The ball was at the 40-yard line, and the official still walking it off at the 31. It's a 9-yard punt by Colton Myers.
Yeah, but I think what the key is here, the Hayes High Indians managed to run the clock down to now 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this 4th quarter with a commanding 29-0 lead. You certainly don't want to jinx them, but boy, you got to be thinking this bus ride home is going to be very, very fun for this Hayes High Indian team.
Liberal, you'd think, would have to go to the air, but Juan Rodriguez, the backup quarterback, has not been successful doing so tonight. He will turn, hand off, straight up the middle, and it's a gain of a couple of yards across the 30.
Dalton Stout now in there helping to stuff up that line of scrimmage and limit the gains for the Liberal Redskins.
It's a short gain. The series started at the 31. The ball goes to the 34 for Tyler Martinez, who has 64 yards on 17 carries tonight. And that clock in the favor of the Hayes High Indians. Liberal has yet to use a timeout in the second half, and it ticks inside of 4:40 to go in the game. Hayes High up 29-0. 2 wide receivers left. Friedrich, the tight end, to the right. Turn, handoff to Martinez again. Again, just straight up the middle. It goes to the 35-yard line, and I think the Liberal fans may be as surprised as the play calling as anybody else as the Liberal stands start to empty out.
Yeah, but look at Shane Behrens there. What a great job. Patton Sage Markley on the helmet there for stuffing up the line of scrimmage. Sage Markley comes in a commanding role there on that particular play to stop that particular play. And Shane Behrens, rightly so, giving him a pat on the back.
Indian football brought to you by M&D Incorporated, High Plains Roofing, USD 489, HaysPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. 3rd down and 6 from the 35-yard line for Liberal on their own side of the field. They've been there most of the night. It's a handoff. Emery gets tripped up, and then the Indians will tackle him at the 37-yard line, and now a flag comes in.
Sage Markley did a great job of getting to the backfield there, getting through the line of scrimmage, but I think they're going to call him for effectively piling onto the play.
Another personal foul on the Indians.
And I think that one is just. That one is just. Sage Markley just a little bit too excited here at the end of the game. Doing a good job, did a great job on that last play, but he's got to hold the emotions in check.
Well, and Coach Randall Rath wants an explanation on this. It's a 3-yard carry by Emery and another 15-yard penalty by the Indians.
And again, Riley, so again, I'll compliment Sage Markley on that previous play. Did a great job of stuffing him. Shane Behrens, patting him on the back. What a great leader and captain Shane Behrens is for doing that. Sage will come back on this particular play, and there he is, lined up on the near defensive tackle spot.
So Liberal does not convert on the 3rd down, but they get a 1st down on the penalty, and there's a false start that's not called. Handoff. Martinez gets hit, stays on his feet, gets hit at the 35-yard line and taken down at the 32. The fullback, Emery, got a nice head start, but was not called for a false start. Maddox Winter comes up hobbling badly after the play. The ball to the 32-yard line, 16-yard run by Martinez. 81 yards on 19 carries. Liberal with the ball to the 32-yard line of the Hayes High Indians. Maddox Winter hobbling out of the game. It is Flaler taking his spot. Handoff Martinez up the middle. Big hole, watch out. He'll be upended by Keith Dryden as he goes down to the 16-yard line with 3:21 to go in the game. 16-yard runs on back-to-back plays by Tyler Martinez.
Yeah, but Liberal Redskins have taken almost 2 minutes now to get the ball this far down the field. So, again, this run-intensive offense may be successful getting in the end zone here, but taking up a lot of time to do it.
Indians going to use a second timeout of the second half. Hayes High gashed for a back-to-back 16-yard runs after a 15-yard penalty for what is essentially piling on, I guess. And Hayes High finds themselves, instead of holding Liberal to a 4th down, giving up a 1st down after the play, and then back-to-back 16-yard runs by Tyler Martinez, who has 97 yards on 20 carries.
What's exciting, though, is you're getting some of these the Indians up 29-0, are now getting an opportunity to bring in some of those guys who are too deep on the chart and giving them some reps to play. And I'll tell you what, Dustin, as this season moves on into week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's going to be so important that those reserve players can give those 9 players playing both ways a little bit of a break. So great that Coach Rath's taken the opportunity, this 29-0 lead, to give those 2 deep players a chance to get in the game and get some reps.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 21. Handoff. Martinez wrapped up in the backfield and dropped. Indian defensive line gets there. Colton Myers on the tackle to help out from the linebacking position along with Shane Behrens. We've seen teams attack Shane Behrens a couple of different ways, just run away from him or run right at him. So far, I don't think either way has really helped. It's a loss of 2 for Martinez.
Well, and I'll tell you what, the big tackle Brian Martinez, again, 6'3", 275 pounds, has shown that he can't block Shane Behrens. So running right at Shane Behrens is not going to work for the Liberal Redskins.
Ball back to the 18, 2nd and 12, 2:40 to go, separating the Hayes High Indians from their first victory of the year. Turn and handoff, this time over the left guard to the 15-yard line. Tyler Martinez again on the carry. And Martinez will take the ball to the 14-yard line, and again a 4, setting up 3rd down.
And now 7 plays. This is going to be the 8th play for the Liberal Redskins, about to eat up their 3rd minute of this possession. Going to leave them with less than 2 minutes left in this game.
3rd and 8 from the 14-yard line. Liberal still has all 3 timeouts, and they've used Just one in the first half. That pistol formation on 3rd down and 8. Rodriguez turns, hands off to Martinez again. Big hole, and he's taken down by Isaiah Blackman and Hunter Brown. Does he get the first down? No. Taken down at about the 7, 4th down and 1.
You know, that's a wide formation there that the defensive tackles are taking. And normally you see Isaiah Blackman blitz in that situation. Clearly right now the coaching staff again, stop there and just don't give up the big play. And that's exactly what Isaiah Blackman was doing there. Don't give up the big play. Normally I think earlier in the game you would have seen him blitzing in that formation.
90 seconds to go. Indians up 29-0. Liberal trying to avoid the shutout on 4th and 1 from the Hayes High 7-yard line. Liberal 0 for 2 on 4th down. Martinez takes the handoff, sticks his nose up the middle. He'll get stopped, but did he get forward progress? Maddox Winter and Shane Behrens on the tackle. The officials are going to get together. What do they say?
There's absolutely no way he picked up anything beyond the line of scrimmage on that. The defensive linemen were half a foot into the backfield stuffing up the line of scrimmage.
No gain. In fact, a loss of a yard, and they'll say no gain, a loss of a change of possession on downs. And the Hayes High victory formation will come out on the field with a minute 13 remaining. Hayes High is going to pick up their first win of the year, beating 29-0 in Liberal.
Do it in dominating fashion. It isn't like this is even a close game from the start. The Hayes High Indian offense and defense took control early, and they held it throughout the game.
Indians may run play here to see if Liberal's going to call timeouts or not. Hunter Brown takes the handoff in the backfield and will gain nothing on the play, may even lose a yard.
And the Liberal coaching staff now seeing the Liberal coaching staff's going to use their timeouts, down 29-0. With 1 minute left in the game, I guess thinking that maybe there's a chance.
Well, if nothing else, they would have to make Hayes High punt another shot to score, I guess. No gain on the play for Hunter Brown that time. Hunter Brown's 21st carry of the night. Hunter, coming into tonight, had carried the ball 24 times all year. But the Indians, Kurt, you touched on it. It's 29-0. Much as the way that Hayes High's score last week maybe was indicative of the way they play, neither tonight, because this could have been much worse.
Yeah, this could have been much worse. The Hayes High Indians had an unfortunate turnover on downs inside the red zone. They had a fumble tonight on a drive that they had moved the ball 47 yards. Really looked like that had the opportunity to put some points on the board. Hayes High Indians just in control, and now with a minute left in this game, again, nobody really looks forward to getting on the bus and driving 3.5 hours, but these young men should celebrate, and boy, they should be allowed to have some fun on the way back because they certainly deserve it. It's been a long, hot summer in training camp, and the first 2 games of the season have not gone the way the Indians wanted, and now they finally have gotten the first win of the season, and again, in such dominating fashion that you've got to be excited about the Hayes High's opportunities next week in Lewis Field at homecoming when the Garden City Buffaloes come to town.
28 consecutive Garden City points have the Buffaloes up 28-14 at home. Here's Colton Myers just keeping it up the middle. Quarterback sneak will pick up about 5 yards and another Liberal timeout with 55 seconds remaining in the game.
And now the Liberal coaching
staff. And now
really
an Indian down on the field. After that play, Colton Myers very slow to get up. Well, that may be cramps. Indians tonight also, for what it's worth, experiencing much less in the cramp category than they had the first 2 games.
Well, it certainly doesn't help that the sun goes down, and really it's got to have dropped about 20 degrees. It was 86 degrees and a little bit windy at game time here on this artificial surface, and now that the sun's gone down, it's dropped down well into the low 70s, if not the high 60s, and just a much more nice environment to play in. Now if the Liberal coaching staff would just allow the clock to run out and let Hayes faithful start making their journey northward, everybody would feel very good and very appreciative.
Hayes on scoreboard update. Bueller beats Winfield to go 3-0 on the season, 54-6. In the third quarter, Garden City up 28-14. Garden City scoring on a Great Bend fumble to score now 28 consecutive points.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Brian Hill and that Garden City coaching staff just had to go in at halftime and say, guys, we've got to figure out a way to beat this Great Bend Panther team.
They scored on a 72-yard screen play late in the second quarter to tie the game at 14. Indians run up to the line on 3rd down. 3rd down and 4. Long snap count, trying to get Liberal to jump off sides. They do not. Still long snap count, and the Indians will take a timeout themselves. And so on 3rd and 4, Hayes High will take a timeout. Indians worked on this in practice this week, sprinting out of the huddle, getting everybody set, and then trying to draw the Liberal Redskins offside, just kind of like coming out fast, trying to get the other team to think that you are snapping the ball quickly, and then when you don't, maybe somebody jumps offside. But Liberal shows really good restraint on that play.
Yeah, and the one guy who was really looking like he might jump was Alan Furr, and Alan Furr is just a way too talented linebacker for the Liberal Redskins. He's not going to jump offside.
256 tackles for Frere in his career coming into tonight's game. He's the league's leading tackler, and he's been at the top of the league for the last couple of years, or at least among the leaders. 100 tackles his sophomore year, 125 his junior year. 6'3", 215, and he's not getting a lot of looks collegigiately.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, the offensive line tonight, whole offensive team did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the backs, giving Colton Myers time to run his plays, allowing the offense to run their schemes tonight and control this game. So Alan Frere, great middle linebacker, but one player alone on the Liberal Redskins couldn't stop the Hayes High Indians tonight.
Indians 3rd and 4. They convert this, and this ball game comes to a close as the clock will eventually run out. Hayes High is 3 of 5 in the second half on 3rd down. Split wide receivers, Betts right, Barons to the left, split in the backfield. Hand off, no keeper, and now a flag. And they saw that false start on Hayes High.
Okay.
Indians have been penalized 5 times tonight, 4 in the second half. Liberal has 2 penalties the entire game, both in the first half, both for 5 yards. Offsides, and a false start, and that was it.
Well, we ran 2 seconds off the clock, so now we have 53 seconds left.
It'll set up 3rd down and 9 now.
Jared Haynes coming into the game now.
And this play has taken almost as long as the 4th quarter. Timeout by both teams. I formation, 3rd down to 9 from the 8 for Myers. He's going to keep it himself. Go over the right side. Get away from a tackle. Does he get a first down? It's close, and I think he did. Runs it out from the 8 to the 17-yard line. Call it the 18. Gets a 10-yard gain. And folks, put it to bed. Hayes High is going to pick up their first win of the season under Coach Randall Rath. Liberals going to let the clock roll as the Indians come to Liberal up 29-0. Hayes High will have to snap the ball at least one more time, depending on how quickly they get this ball reset. Myers under center, waiting till that play clock comes down to around 5 seconds before he snaps the football.
Boy, those linemen wish they hadn't gone down so early.
And Myers will take the knee, and that should do it. Clock runs down inside of 20 seconds. The Hayes High Indians pick up their first win of the year. They are 1-1 in Western Athletic Conference play, behind the running of Hunter Brown, 116 yards and 3 touchdowns. Colton Myers, 132 yards on the night, also threw a touchdown. And a lot of credit, Kurt David, to that offensive line tonight for the Hayes High Indians. Jake Gunn, Dylan Flaler, Braden Delzite, Chance Brungard, and Lincoln Ector, along with all the tight ends. They were just pushing Liberal backwards all night tonight.
They certainly did. They controlled the line of scrimmage all night long. They controlled the field. But I'll tell you what, I mean, great improvement for the Hayes High Indian offense. That's exactly what we wanted to see in the week 3. More continuous improvement. When you have a defense that holds the Liberal Redskins at home to a shutout, a team that scored 31 points last week against Guyman, Oklahoma. The defense did as much to set up the game for the offense as anything. So really, offense did a great job with continuous improvement, and the defense continues in their 3rd consecutive week to do a great dominating job against the opposition. So this team has got to be excited tonight as they get on the bus, and boy, they ought to be excited as they prepare for homecoming next week, because they're coming up the best game they've had so far this season.
Impressive win for the Indians on the road. The road treats them well in Liberal. Hayes High wins 29-0 over the Redskins. For Hayes High Indian football, I'm Dustin Armbruster.